Good morning. In today's lesson 1.7, we on page 31 of your math textbook, we're going to be talking about subtracting whole numbers. In our last lesson, we talked about adding whole numbers. So our unlock the problem, Mount Bear and Mount Bona are two mountains in Alaska. Mount Bear is 14,831 feet tall, and Mount Bona is 16,421 feet tall. How much taller is Mount Bona than Mount Bear? Okay, so our question is asking us how much taller. So when you see the words like how much taller something is, that implies subtracting. We need to know 14,831 feet tall, and that the other mountain is 16,421 feet tall. Okay, so we're going to estimate subtraction similar to what we do with addition, and that's just to make sure that we're in the right neighborhood with our answer and that our answer is reasonable. So we're going to round our first number, 16,000. Okay, so we're rounding to the nearest thousand, and 14,000 would get rounded to 15,000. So 6,000 take away 5,000 is 1,000. 10,000 take away 10,000 is 0. So we have an estimate of 1,000. So now how do we subtract this? Well, remember step one, we're going to subtract the ones. We're going to regroup to subtract the tens because we have two tens and we need to take away three tens. So we're going to regroup the 400s and two tens as 312 tens. So what did we do? We exchanged the 400s for 300s and 12 tens. So we renamed the 400s. We renamed the 420. Okay, so now 1 take away 1 is 0. Now I can subtract the 3 from the 12 tens I renamed, and I get 9 tens. Now my next step, we have 300s take away 800s. Well, I don't have enough hundreds to take away 800s, so I'm going to regroup using the thousands. And so I'm going to rename the 6,400 as 5,013 hundreds. So we're regrouping, we're renaming the 6,300 as 5,013 hundred. So basically what we're doing is we're taking one 10,000 from the 6 10,000 and giving it to the hundreds. So 5,000 take away 4,000 is 1,000. Sorry. 1,300 take away 800 is 500. Now 5,000 take away 1,000 is 1,000, and the 10,000s would be 0. So Mount Bona is 1,590 feet taller than Mount Bear. Since 1,590 is close to our estimate of 1,000, the answer is reasonable. Okay, let's move on to page 32. All right. So to see if our subtraction is right, we can add what is being taken away from our difference, and it should give us our larger number. So it says over here, inverse operations undo each other. Addition and subtraction are inverse operations. So you can use addition to check a subtraction problem. So here our difference was 1,590, and we took away 14,831. So if we add those together, 1 plus nothing is 1. 9 plus 3 is 12 tenths. We're going to rename that as 100. and 2 tens. 8 and 5 is 13. Plus one more is 1400s. We're going to rename the 1400s as 1000 and 400s. Add the thousands, 4, 5, 6, and 1 10,000. We get 16,421. So the answer does check. Number 1, subtract. Use the grid to record the record, to record the problem. Okay, so I have 637,350, and we're going to take away 43,832. Okay, I want to make sure I have room up above for regrouping if needed. Now, just as an addition, we want to make sure we line up our place value from the ones to the largest value of the second number. So we have 2, 3, 8, 3, 4. Okay. Now, so we're going to start step 1, subtract the ones. Can I take 2 from nothing? No. So I'm going to have to rename the 5 tens as 4 tens and 10 ones. Now, 10 ones take away 2 ones. I can do that. That's 8 ones. 4 tens take away 3 tens. That's fine. We can do that. I have 300s and I have to take away 800. I cannot do that, so I'm going to rename the 7,000 as 6,000 and 1,300s. 1,300 take away 8 is 500. 6,000 take away 3,000 is 3,000. Now we move to the 10,000s. I have 3 10,000s. I have to take away 4. I cannot do that, so I have to rename the 5 10,000s, 6 10,000s as 5 10,000s and 13 10,000s. 13 take away 4 is 9. 5 take away nothing, 5. So 593,518. Again, if I was to check my answer, I can use addition to undo the subtraction. I'm going to add what was taken away. And I should wind up with the larger value. 8 plus 2 is 10. 3 tens plus 1 10 plus the regroup 10 is 5 tens. 800 plus 500 is 1,300. I'm going to regroup 1,300s as 1,000 and 300s. 7 thousands. 9 tens and 9 10,000 plus 4 10,000s is 13 10,000s. Regroup that as 100,000 and 3 10,000s. 500,000 plus 100,000, 637,000. And I see that those answers do match. Okay, number 2, estimate. So round to the nearest 1,000. And 14,600 is closer to 15,000. 11,500 is closer to 12,000. So I should expect an answer close to 3,000. Okay. So like we did on our previous homework, I will use line paper. I'm going to turn it sideways to line up the place values. And I'm going to write the larger number. And I'm going to line up the bottom number by place value. Okay, everything lines up. 9 ones take away 4 ones is 5. 8 tens taken from 5 tens, I can't. So I'm going to rename 600s as 500s and 15 tens. 15 tens take away 8 tens is 7. 500 take away 500 is 0. 4 1,000s take away 1 1,000 is 3 1,000. And then there are no 10,000s left. So my answer, 3,075, is very close to 3,000. So my answer is reasonable. Number 3. So I'm going to round to the nearest 10,000. And 456,000 is close to 460,000. 37,800 is close to 38,000. I'm sorry. We're not rounding to the thousands. We're rounding to the 10,000s. Okay. So what I had originally done was, inadvertently in my head, I rounded to this place instead of this place. So 37,000 is actually closer to 40,000. So now our estimate would be 420,000. Now I'm going to rewrite the number so that I have the place values lined up and I have plenty of room to do my arithmetic. Okay, so now 2 1s take away none is 2. 110 take away no tens is 1. 900 take away 800 is 1. 6,000 take away 7,000. I can't do that. So I'm going to rename the 5 10,000s as 4 10,000s and 16 thousands. 16 take away 7 is 9. 4 10,000 take away 3 10,000s is 1 10,000. 4 take away nothing. 400,000 take away nothing is 419,112. And 419,000 is very close to 420,000, so my answer is reasonable. All right, number 4. This time I'm going to round to the nearest 100,000. And 407,000 is close to 400,000. 184,652 is close to 200,000. So I should expect an answer close to 200,000. So number 4. One take away 2, I can't do that. But now I notice that there are no 10s to regroup. So I go to the next place value, and I notice the hundreds are 0, so I can't regroup from there either. So finally I have to go to the thousands. I'm going to rename the thousands as 6,000 1000s. Now I can rename the 1000s as 900 and 1010s. And finally regroup the 1010s as 910 and 11 ones. Okay, so 11 take away 2 is 9. 9 tens take away 5 tens is 4. 900 take away 600 is 3. 6,000 take away 4,000 is 2. And then we run into a problem here in the 10,000s. 0 take away 8 10,000s. We can't do that, so we're going to rename the 10,000s as 3 10,000s. 300,000s. 10,000. So we're going to rename the 400,000 as 300,000 and 10,000s. So 10 take away 8 10,000s is 2 10,000s. 3 take away 100,000 is 2. So we came up with 222,349. And you may look at this and say, well, that's 22,000 away. That's a lot larger. It would have been closer if we had rounded to the 10,000s. Remember, the smaller the value that you round to, the closer you'll get with your estimate. So I'm happy with that. That's close enough. It's reasonable. Okay, number 5. So our estimate, this time I will round to the 10,000s. So 942,000 is close to 940,000. 461,000 is close to 460,000. So when we subtract, we notice that we can't take 6 10,000s from 4, so I will regroup the 800,000 as 900,000 as 800,000 plus 1 10,000. 14 take away 6 10,000s is 8 10,000s. 800,000 take away 400,000 is 400,000. So I should expect an answer close to 480,000. Okay, and number 5, 942,385. Take away, we're going to line up the second number right to left by place value. Ones, tens, hundreds, 100,000, 1,000, 6 10,000, 400,000. Okay. And now as we subtract, 5 ones take away 3 ones, it's 2 ones. 8 tens take away no tens is 8 tens. 300 take away 800, we're going to have to regroup. We'll get 1,000, 13 tens. When we rename the 1,000, the 2,000s. 1,300 take away 800 is 500. 1,000 take away 1,000 is 0. 4 10,000s take away 6 10,000s. We're going to have to rename the 100,000s. The 900,000s as 800,000. 14 10,000s. 14 10,000s take away 6 10,000s is 8 10,000s. 800,000 take away 400,000. 480,000. 582. And we notice that those two numbers are very close, so our answer is reasonable. Number 6. So this time, let's round to the nearest 100,000. 798,000 is close to 800,000. 348,000 is close to 300,000. And so our estimate is about 500,000. Number 6. 798,300. Take away 9, 5, 6, 8, 4. So I have 0 ones and I have to take away 9. I can't do that. There are no 10s to regroup from, and there are 300s. So we can rename the 300s as, we can think of 300s as 30 10s. And so we could borrow one of the 10s from the 30 10s and rename it as 29 10s and 10 ones. 10 take away 9 is 1 1. 9 10s take away 5 10s is 4. 200s take away 600. We can't do that, so we're going to rename the 8,000s as 7,000 and 12 10s. Let me back up, sorry. We're going to rename the 8,300 as 7,000, 1,200. 1,200 take away 600 is 6. We can't take 7,000. We can't take 8,000 from 7,000, so we're going to regroup. We're going to take one of the 9 10,000s and rename it as 8 10,000s, 10 1,000s. 17,000 take away 8,000 is 9. 8 10,000s take away 4 is 4 10,000s. 700,000 take away 300,000, 4. So our answer is 449,641. Okay, and it's not as close as you might think, but it is reasonable. If we had rounded to the nearest 10,000, we might have been about 440,000 as our estimate. So, all right, number 7. So if we round to the nearest 100,000, we could also round to the nearest 10,000s or the nearest thousands. It's entirely up to you as far as the estimate. So my first value is 300,000. 159,000 is close to 200,000. So I would expect an answer close to 100,000. I'm going to write number 7 on my paper. I have 300,980, and I'm going to subtract 159,000. 0 ones take away 0 ones is 0. 8 tens take away no tens is 8 tens. 900 take away 0 hundreds is 9. Okay, here we can't take 9,000s from no 1,000s. There are no 10,000s to borrow from, so I can think of this as 30 10,000s. So again, I think of this as 30 10,000s, which would be the same as 300,000. Take one of the 10,000s and rename the 30 10,000s as 29 10,000s and 10 1,000s. 10 take away 9 is 1. 9 10,000 take away 5 is 4,000 10,000s. 200,000 take away 1, 141,980. All right, so number 8. It says subtract and add to check this time. Okay. So I'm going to copy the first value. And then remember, we want to line up the place value of the second number right to left, starting with the ones. All right, so place values are all lined up. Now we can take step 1 and subtract. 9 ones take away 4 ones is 5. 0 tens take away 3 tens. We can't do so. We'll rename the 800 as 700 and 10 tens. 10 tens take away 3 is 7 tens. 700 take away no hundreds is 700. 3,000 take away 6,000. We'll have to regroup and rename the 5 10,000s as 4 10,000s and 10 1,000s. 13,000 take away 6 is 7,000. 4 10,000 take away 5 10,000s. We can't do so. We'll rename the 600,000s as 500,000 and 1 10,000. 14 take away 14 10,000s take away 5 10,000s is 9 10,000s. 500,000 take away 200,000 is 3. So 397,775. Now we need to check our answer. And we're going to add what was taken away. And we should get our first number. 5 plus 4 is 9. 7 and 3 is 10. Regroup the 10 tens as 100 and no tens. 700 plus 100 is 800. 7,000 plus 6,000 is 13,000. We'll rename that as 1 10,000 and 3,000s. 9 and 1 is 10, plus 5 is 15 10,000s. rename that as 100,000 and 5 10,000s. 300,000 plus 200,000 is 500,000 plus the regrouped 100,000, 6. So 653,809, and they match. So our answer of 397,775 is correct. Okay, number 9. So I'm going to copy the first number. So we have 258,197, and we're going to take away 64,500. I'm going to start with the ones, so I make sure that I lined up my place value. Okay. So I notice here, if I lined up my numbers left to right, I'd be off. Okay. My values wouldn't line up properly. So we want to line up from the ones. 7 take away none. 7 ones take away 0 ones is 7 ones. 9 tens take away 0 tens is 9 10. 100 take away 500. I'm going to regroup and rename the 8 thousands as 1,000 and 1100s and 100. Sorry. So we're going to rename the 8 thousands as 7 thousands and 100. I'll eventually say this correct this morning. I'm going to rename the 8 thousands as 7 thousands and 10 hundreds. 10 hundreds is equal to 1,000. All right. 1,100 take away 500 is 600. 7,000 take away 4,000 is 3,000. 5 10,000s take away 6 10,000s. We can't do. I'll rename the 100,000, the 200,000 as 100,000 and 10 10,000s. 15 take away 6 is 9 10,000s. 1 take away nothing, 1. All right, so 193,697 plus what was taken away, the 64,500, and we should get the larger number that we were taking 64,500 away from. 7 plus nothing is 7. 9 plus nothing is 9. 600 plus 500 is 1,100. Rename that as 100, as 1,100. 4,000 plus 3,000 plus 1,000 is 8,000. 9 10,000s plus 6 10,000s is 15 10,000s. Regroup and rename that as 100,000 plus 100,000, 258,197. And our two values match. So our answer, 193,697, is correct. Number 10. 496,000. 496,004 take away 398,450. 4 take away nothing is 4. I cannot take 5 tens from 0 tens. There are no hundreds to borrow from. So I'm going to rename the 60 hundreds as 59 hundreds and 110. 10 take away 5 is 5. 900 take away 400 is 5. 5,000 take away 8,000 we can't do, so we're going to rename the 9 10,000s as 8 10,000s and 1 10,000. 15 take away 8 15,000 take away 8,000 is 7,000. 8 10,000s take away 9 10,000s. I can't do so. I'm going to rename the 400,000 as 300,000 and 10 10,000s. 18 10,000s take away 9 10,000s is 9. And 300,000 take away 300,000 is 0. Right? So, okay, now while this looks kind of funny, I can't add this way. Okay? So my answer was 97,554, and I'm going to add what was taken away to check my answer. 5 and 4 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. 8, 7 and 1 is 8. 8 and 8 is 16 thousands. Regroup, we get 9 and 9 is 18, plus 1 more is 19. Add the regrouped 100,000, so we get 400. 496,004. And they do match. So in our book, we can go ahead and write that number 8 was 397,775. Number 9 was 193,697. Number 10 was 97,554. And now we're moving on to number 11. So number 11, we have 500,000, and we're going to take away 145,000. 500,000, that's 400,000 and 10 10,000s. We can now rename the 10,000s as 9 10,000 and 10 1,000s. We can rename the 10,000s as 9,000 and 10 hundreds. We can rename the 10 hundreds as 9 hundreds and 10 tens. And we can rename the 10 tens as 9 tens and 10 ones. 10 ones take away 9 ones is 1. 9 tens take away 0 tens is 9. 900 take away 600 is 300. 9,000 take away 5,000 is 4,000. 9 10,000s take away 4 10,000s is 5 10,000s. 400,000 take away 100,000 is 300,000. Okay, if we if we add to check our answer, we should again get the number that we started with. 9 and 1 is 10 ones. 9 tens plus 1 10 is 10 tens. 600 plus 300 is 900 plus the regrouped in hundreds. Rename that as 1,000 and 0 hundreds. 5,000 plus 4,000 is 9,000 plus the regrouped 1,000 is 10,000. Rename that as 1 10,000 and no 1,000s. 5 10,000s plus 4 10,000s is 9 10,000s plus the regrouped 10,000, 10,000. 10 10,000s. Rename that as 1 100,000 and 0 10,000s. And then we finish with 500,000. And those two answers match. So 354,391 is a good answer for number 11. Okay, number 12. We need to find the missing digit. So in this problem, how did they get 7? You couldn't have taken 2 from 5, 5 from 2, so they had to have regrouped and named that a 2, and given that, renamed that as 2 tens and 10 ones. 12 ones take away 5 ones is 7 ones. 2 take away something is 0. Well, it must be a 2. 2 take away 2 is 0. 5 take away 1 is 4. 6 take away 4 is 2. So our answer is a 2. In this one, so we're going to subtract left to right and see what this missing value is. 5 take away nothing is 5. 6 tenths take away 2 tenths is 4. 600 take away 400 is 200. 8,000 take away 9,000. We can't do that, but there's nothing to borrow from the 10,000s. So if this answer is 1, I am going to assume that this was originally an 8. Because right now I have to regroup and name the 700,000 as 10,000s. The reason we need to do that is because we need to be able to rename to give to the thousands. Okay, so we renamed the 10,000s as 9 10,000s and 10 1,000s. 18 take away 9 is 9,000. 9 10,000 take away 5 10,000s is 4. And 700,000 take away 6 is 1. So that is correct. Now, you might say, Mr. Hammond, that didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't see that. Well, remember, we can take the number that we're subtracting and add our difference, and we should get the top number, right? So 5 and nothing is 5. 4 and 2 tens is 6 tens. 400 and 200 is 600. 9,000 plus 9,000 is 18,000. You would rename that as 1 10,000 and 8,000s. 5 10,000s, 4 10,000s is 9 10,000s, plus the regroup is 10 10,000s. We add that and we get 6,000 plus 1,000 is 7, plus the regrouped, we get 800,000. And so we do notice that 800,000, 8, 665, those two match. So that's the other way you could do it if we're trying to figure out the top number. All right. So here we have 0 ones and we have to take away 8 ones. We know that we cannot do that, so we'd have to regroup the two tens as 1 10 and 10 ones. 10 ones take away 8 ones is 2, so that's good. 1 take away 1 10 take away 0 tens is 1 10. Now, how do we get 3 take away what is 7? Well, 3 is bigger than 7, so that must mean this was a 13. So we're going to borrow, regroup from the 7,000s, rename it 6 1,000s and 13 hundreds. So 13 take away what would give me 7? Well, I know that by math facts that if I take away the other number, the difference, it'll give me the missing number. So 13 take away 7 is 6. Okay, and 6,000 take away 2,000 is 4,000. 9 10,000 take away 3 10,000 is 6 10,000. 600,000 take away 400,000 is 264,000. Okay. Number 15. Use the table for 15 through S18. So we have here in our table, I see my title is Orange Groves in Florida. So my table has to have something to do with orange groves. And I see years 66, 76, 86, 96. So these are the years, and these are the acres of orange groves. 673,000, 628,000, 466,000, 656,000. So how many more acres were grown in 1996 than in 1986? How many more? How many more is a word clue to tell me to subtract. So I'm going to find 1996. And in 1996, there were 656,598 acres. And in 1986, there were 466,598 256. Okay, so let's start first by finding an estimate. So I'm going to round to the 10,000s. I want to try to get as close as I can. And 656,000 would round to 660,000. 466,000 would round to 470,000. 6 10,000 take away 7 10,000s. I'm going to regroup. 16 10,000s take away 7 is 9. So I'm looking at 190,000 more acres. About. All right, so now remember, we're going to start with the ones. 8 take away 6 ones is 2 ones. 9 tens take away 5 tens is 4 tens. 500 take away 200 is 300. 6,000 take away 6,000 is 0 thousands. 5 10,000s take away 6 10,000. We're going to regroup. Rename the 500,000s, 600,000s as 500,000, 10,000. 15 10,000s take away 6 10,000s is 9 10,000s. 500,000 take away 400,000, 190,000, 342, and we are really close. So our answer is 190,342 more acres were grown. Number 16. What is the difference between the greatest number of acres and the least number of acres used for growing oranges? And we have to find the difference. Difference means subtract. And we need to find the greatest value and the least value. So when I look here at the chart, remember we're going to go left to right to compare 600,000, 600,000, 400,000, 600,000. Well, there's my least number. So this is least. Now I have to find the greatest. That didn't help any. Those were all sixes. Now we go to the 10,000. We get 7 10,000, 2 10,000, 5 10,000. So this is the greatest. Okay, so we're going to find the difference of those. So we start with the greatest, 673,086, and we're going to take away the least. We're going to line up the place values, starting with the ones. Make sure I copy the numbers exact. Okay. Verify that I have the right numbers. Okay, so those are right. 6 ones take away 6 ones is 0. 8 tens take away 5 tens is 3 tens. 0 100 take away 200. We can't do that, so we'll rename the 3 thousands as 2,000s and 10 hundreds. 10 hundred take away 200s is 8. 2,000 take away 6,000. We can't do, but we can rename the 7 10,000s as 6 10,000s and 10 thousands. 12,000 take away 6,000 is 6,000. 6 10,000s take away 6 10,000s is 0. And 600,000 take away 400,000 is 200,000. 206,830 more acres. Now, I'm a kind of a person who really wants to make sure he gets the answers right. So I'm going to take the time to go ahead and verify by adding to check. So I know that if I take the number that was subtracted and I add my difference, I should get the greatest value in this number. 6 plus nothing is 6. 5 plus 3 is 8. 800 plus 200 is 1000. Rename as 1,000 and 0 tens. 6 and 6 is 12,000 plus one more is 13,000. Regroup. 6 10,000s plus one 10,000 is 7 10,000s. 400,000 plus 200,000, 673,086. And those are exactly the same numbers. So I know that my answer is right up 206,830. 17. Grapefruit was grown on 144,416 acres in 1996. What is the total number of acres for oranges and grapefruit in 1996? So 1,446 acres, total number in 1996. Total number, oranges and grapefruit. So we're going to add on number 17. So 17, 144,416 plus the number of oranges in 1996. Okay, so my values are lined up left to right, right to left. 8 ones plus 6 ones is 14 ones. Regroup to rename the 14 ones is 110 and 4 ones. 9 tens plus 110 is 10 tens plus another plus the regrouped is 11 tens. We'll rename the 11 tens as 100 and 110. 500 plus 400 is 900 plus the regrouped is 10 hundreds. We'll rename that as 1,000 and no hundreds. 6,000 plus 4,000 is 10,000 plus one more is 11,000. Rename the 11,000 as 10,000 and 1,000. Add the tens, thousands. We get 5 and 4 is 9 10,000s plus the regroup. We get 10 10,000s. We will rename that as 100,000 and 0 10,000s. 600,000 plus 100,000 is 700,000 plus one more is 800,000. So there was a total of 801,014 total acres of oranges and grapefruit. Okay, number 18. Round the number of acres in 1966 and 1996 to the nearest 10,000. What is the estimated difference? So round those numbers. So I look at number 18. I look in my table and we want 1966, 673,086, and we're going to subtract 656,598. But it doesn't find, it says estimate, so I don't need to give an exact answer. And wants us to round to the nearest 10,000. So I'm going to underline the 7 10,000s and the 5 10,000s. Circle the digit to the right in each. 673,000 is close to 670,000. 656,000 is close to 666,000. Let's just subtract those. 7 10,000s take away 6 10,000s is 1 10,000. So we get a difference of about 10,000. And this is the symbol for about. Equal sign with, so it equals about 10,000. Number 19. There are 135,663 kilometers of U.S. coastline that border the Pacific Ocean. There are 111,866 kilometers of U.S. coastline that border the Atlantic Ocean. How many more kilometers of U.S. coastline border the Pacific Ocean than the Atlantic Ocean? Solve the problem and show how to check your answer. So I need 135,663 kilometers. And I also need 111,866 kilometers. And it says, how many more? How many more means to subtract. So put 19 on our paper, and we'll start with the larger value, 135,663. I'm going to take away the smaller Atlantic coastline. Line up the place value, and now we can subtract. I cannot take 6 ones from 3 ones, so I'll regroup the 6 tens as 5 tens and 10 ones. 13 take away 6 ones is 7 ones. 5 tens take away 6 tens. We can't do so. I'll regroup the 600s as 500s and 15 and 10 tens. So we regroup 600s as 500s and 10 tens. 15 tens take away 6 is 9. 500 take away 800. Can't do, so we'll rename the 4000s. The 5000 as 4000 and 10 hundreds. 1500 take away 800 is 7. 4000 take away 1000 is 3. 3 10,000s take away 1 10,000 is 2, and then 0. Okay, so my answer is 23,797 more kilometers. To check, we would add 111,866 with our difference. Seven ones plus 6 ones is 13 ones. Regroup, we get 9 tens plus 1 10 is 10 tens plus 6 more is 16 tens. Rename it as 100 and 6 tens. 800 plus 700 is 1500 plus 1 more is 1600. Rename as 1000 and 600s. 3000, 1000, 1000 is 5000. 2 10,000s plus 1 10,000 is 3 10,000s. 100,000 plus nothing, 135,663. And so those answers match. Okay. Number 20. What's the air? Maryland has an area of 12,407 square miles. Texas has an area of 268,601 square miles. How much larger is Texas than Maryland? Okay, how much larger is a clue that means we have to subtract. All right, so now it says this is what Janice did to solve the problem, and we have to find her air. So she started with 268,601. That's great. And then we got down to here. And where's that number? So okay, she's made the mistake that I've been talking about. So let's start by writing the first number. So that's Texas. We're going to subtract Maryland, but we're going to go right to left to make sure that we line up the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, in the 10,000s. And that number didn't have any 100,000. So 7 taken from 1 we can't do. There are no 10s to borrow from. So we're going to rename the 60 tens as 15. I'm sorry. We're going to rename the 600s as 500 and 10 tens. And then we can rename the 9 tens as the 10 tens as 9 tens and 10 ones. All right. So 11 take away 7 is 4 ones. 9 tens take away 0 tens is 9. 500 take away 400 is 1. 8,000 take away 2,000 is 6. 6 10,000 take away 1 10,000 is 5 10,000s and 2. So we know there's a significant difference in her answer because she didn't line up the place value. So Texas is actually 256,194 square miles larger. Describe Janice's error. I did. She didn't line up place value positions. Okay. And so that's it for lesson 1.7. And so until lesson 1.8, may the math numbers always be in your favor.